The Farms.com Wheat Report is brought to you by Altitude FX and BASF Canada.
I'm Rob Miller, Tech Development Manager with BASF in Eastern Canada. Today I'm going to talk about Aragon fall applied prior to planting winter wheat. Aragon is very effective at controlling broadleaf weeds and provides short-term residual weed control for about 6 weeks if you use a 2x rate. So it's 2x the soybean rate that you use in the fall prior to planting your wheat. It can be applied pre-plant or pre-emergence as long as the wheat has not emerged. The benefits of Aragon applied in the fall is that it provides short-term residual control of those broadleaf weeds, and it will actually delay that in-crop herbicide application the following spring to better coincide with the fungicide application. It controls those winter annual weeds such as chickweed, shepherd's purse, and most importantly Candida fleabane. It's an alternative mode of action on glyphosate-resistant Candida fleabane. Aragon is a group 14 PPO inhibitor and it is very effective at controlling broadleaf weeds. It provides burn down as well as short-term residual weed control depending on the rate that is used. By using Aragon in the fall, it can increase your herbicide timing flexibility the following spring to better coincide with field conditions. If you have wet field conditions, you don't have to get out there and spray. There's not the rush to get out there and spray. And also controlling some of those winter annuals such as chickweed, which tends to thrive early in the season and must be controlled early in the wheat crop before it competes with the crop and affects your yield. Also, it increases the timing flexibility of your herbicide to better coincide with the fungicide application. The larger the crop canopy, the better bang for your buck you get out of your fungicide application. So by using Aragon in the fall, can delay that herbicide application in the spring to better coincide with the fungicide and increase your yield potential. The fall is the best time to control winter annual weeds such as shepherd's purse, Candida fleabane, and chickweed, since they germinate in the fall, over winter, and grow rapidly early in the spring, competing with your wheat crop. Herbicide application in the spring is also very difficult to control some of these weeds because you have cool nighttime temperatures or wet field conditions which can impact the wheat crop. Weeds such as chickweed or other weed species are host crops for white mold as well as soybean cyst nematode, so it is very important to control some of those weed species. When planting your winter wheat crop for next season, consider a fall application this year in order to control some of those winter annual weeds and maximize your yield potential.
The Farms.com Wheat Report has been brought to you by Altitude FX and BASF Canada. Visit www.clearfield.ca/wheat for more cereal solutions.